Topic 3, listening skill. Note to the instructor, remind participant and repeat complete, accurate readback authority. Initial the discussion listening skill of the participant with a view for tape segments. The segments present factual information for the participants will be asked about. Each segment will contain a distracting element requiring participants to focus their attention and listen carefully. Purpose of the topic review, the listening skill of the dispatcher of the record of the factor of affecting listening effectiveness, and the goal to identify strategy of effective listening. Approximate 1 time 1 hour. Material, radio, dispatch, communication, videotape, crew. Topic 3, videotape player monitor. And 1 copy of the strategy of the overcoming the distraction handout with each participant. Instruction and introduce the purpose of the topic. Ask the group following questions. What is the difference you have to notice between you listen when you are working with dispatcher, how you will listen with outside life? What factors affect how you will listen to something or someone? No ever mention of the group that you may want to suggest the following factors: speed, pacing, tone over the speaker, the comparison of the mental speed of the listener. For example, talking very slow pace with the stray thoughts over the enter of the listener's mind. Talking too fast is hard to follow. Outside distraction, noise, activity, static, internal distraction over other thoughts or tasks. Important relevance, information, prioritization. Ask of the group of the following question: do you really want to listen, or what do you do? What do you turn on or off? Special kinds of listening do you do with your job? If not mentioned with the other group, you want to suggest the following factor: focus, pay attention, clear your mind of the other thoughts, distract with another task, finish with a task, ask for the feedback with the possible. Note, depending on the priority of the communication, may not be possible to wait with the task completely. Connect with the voice of the item track display with the mental picture notes. Avoid hearing with the expect to hear. Listening audio exercises. Participate with you're about to play with the tape of the continuous spoken information that is not related to the railroad operation. Ask for them little question, listen carefully. Serve the videotape, play as many of the 4 segments as you wish. Script of the segments is provided with the following page of the reference, which should not be distributed with a group at the top of the tape of the between segments. The participant question of the about of the material presented. Same questions, answer the question included below to each segment script that you also make with your own questions. Segment 1, the audio tape of the segment will include the distracting noise of the coming throughout with the narrative read with the following with the information. Harvest moon. Harvest moon is full of the moon nearest of the autumn equinox, the first day of the autumn. Harvest moon, usher of the period of several seasons, except for the day of the moon rises over the after. Some of the phenomena give the farmer the temperate latitude, such as the North America, the extra hours of light with the harvest of their crops before the first frost. The next full moon after the harvest moon is called the hunter's moon. With the hunter's moon, it provides extra hours of light, but is less marked. However, the harvest moon, when related with the autumn equinox, full moon nearest autumn and equinox. What is the autumn equinox? First day of autumn. What is the harvest moon name? Because the moon rises after sunset, but to give the farmer extra hours of light, which will harvest their crops. Segment 2, audio segment involved the speaker with the difficulty to understand what to do. The fast speech for the narrator will quickly read the following passage. Video cassette with the recorder of the technology originated with the U.S. 1961, totally dominated with the vegetarian, continuing to with the helmet, entertaining habits over the millions of America. Major reasons from the boom of the video cassette with the recorders VCR that have been stayed with the reduction in price of portable machines from more than $1,000 few years ago to as low as $250 today. There are more than 1,500 video stores, as well as hundreds of grocery stores, drugs, and other retail stores offering tapes of the U.S. Many libraries across the nation making video cassettes available to borrow at no cost. Another boom in the VCR industry with the January 1984 Supreme Court decision with the established federal copyright laws and not violated, helping the television broadcast at home for later viewing. This practice was called time shifting in the industry and has been one of the strongest selling points of VCR. Sample questions. What country did the technology of VCR originate? United States. In what year? 1961. What time shifting is illegal? The time shifting recording television broadcast for later viewing is legal. Segment 3, audio segment will present the speaker with the making of the passage. Second voice will be heard on the audio tip. The second voice will be sounded like a share with the thoughts of the going through the listener's mind. If you're looking to ultimate health of the food, drink with the Chinese have just the thing with the diligence for the China with the 3,000 year with its content with the protein with the soybeans according to the China daily. Also rich with the trace elements with the zinc and juice has touted as the cure with all the sorts of the ailments. There's just one hit to the Exler may also add into the waistline and for the newspaper that was said with a head with the 4 times with the many with the colors per weight with this beef. Voice 2, geez, today, first month of the friends with the car, acting up again with the time and the probably engine of the way we're going to the out of the money with the new car engine. Sadly, didn't look well today. I don't think the doctor knows what he's doing there, so going to be a better clinic to take her to. I need to call that HMO to talk someone higher though. I'm almost forgotten the mom and the dad are coming in to stay with us for the weekend. What a time we decided to visit. Gee, I'm supposed to be listening with this nonsense. How I'm supposed to be listening. What I've got all this on my mind. How long has it been juice delinquency, deliciously in China? 3,000 years. The old ant juice contains as much as protein with other food sources, soybeans. How do calories and compared to those in beef? At 4 times as many calories per unit as beef. Segment 4, audio tape segment will be ready with the narrator who speaks the monotone, which is me. And read too fast. Using OTR button and with the VCR with the OTR button enables with the record automatically 30-minute time intervals up to 2 hours. The OTR function complete the following steps. Select the channel that you wanted to record. Load cassette. Make sure that if it's tape that record when the OTR button the press for the record step that starts with the continue the length of the time indicate with the time display to up to 2 hours. After pressing the OTR button when the present time of the display will replace the OTR recording time display. For example, if you press the OTR button it will replace the time display with 30 minutes. If you press the button twice with the recorded time to display with 1 hour. If the press of the OTR button sometime 3 times the recording time to display with 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you press the OTR button 4 times the recording to display with 2 hours. So if you press the OTR button 5 times, recording with the display is 0. During the OTR recording display, indicate the OTR recording time and the remaining with the stop of the recording. Temporarily press the pause button with the stop of the recording. Press the pause button again with the stop of the recording. Press the stop button. Counter time display will now show the counter sample the questions. The step is involved with the OTR button. Select the channel, load the cassette with the press the OTR button, and appropriate the number of times you with the stop recording. What happens if the press the OTR button 5 times? The record time on the display will 0. What is the display indicate the OTR recording? OTR recording time remaining. Summarize, asking group of the what factor with the effect of how well they listen to what was said on tape. Topic 3. Handout. Strategy for overcoming distractions. You may find the following strategies helpful. Overcoming distraction. Focus, paying attention, clear mind over the overthoughts, eliminating many outside of the distraction, possible noise, voice, etc. Directed another task, finish others with the ask for feedback possible, the notable dependent priority of the communication now be possible to wait until the task is completed. Connect information to the item, track, display, mental pictures, note, listen with the being said with the expect to hear, group of the information, logical or subsequent order to priority, etc. Repeat information you would need to remember aloud in your head. Write information down as you hear it. Separate key points for the extraneous information either mentally or in writing. Topic 4. Memory skills. And we can cut the tape there.